Hey, Surry County, hashtag stop the Surry County steal, exposing the Surry County Republican Party leadership. I know I said I was going to try to do one issue per video, but I got a couple of short things I want to share. One, again, hashtag stop the Surry County steal. If you want to look it up on Facebook, should bring up all the information about perjury, racism. Some more posts will be coming about that, maybe tonight or tomorrow. But a couple of questions and a couple of issues have been raised. One, we have some elected officials thinks that this is a movement maybe to run candidates against them. 100% that is not the case. Everybody that's in elected office right now are Republicans. In my opinion, why would we bring Republicans against Republicans? Makes no sense. Now, if those Republicans, which there's been a couple of votes that weren't, continue after this to vote in certain ways that are contrary to the conservative Republican Party platform, then certainly you talk to them and say, you know, as a party, we're not going to support this, not as individuals. And give them opportunity to know that as a group or as a conservative Christian Republican Party, we're not going to support candidates who do not vote along our platform. To give an extreme example, should one of the Republicans vote in support of abortion? I see no way that aligns with the Christian conservative Republican Party platform, so certainly we would make effort to correct that. When I say we, I'm talking about we, the people of Surry County, who are tired of self-serving individuals in any position, including positions in leadership in our party, chairman, vice chairman, secretary, treasurer, and those who would support that self-serving mentality. Anyway, it's not an effort to run anyone against another candidate. I will look everyone in the face and vow that is not the case. Should it become the case, then I'm stepping away from politics, but should it become the case, I would step back in and do what I could to stop that. Of course, anyone can go sign their names, as we've seen in the past. Anyone can go sign up and pay whatever the fee is to run for any office. But that doesn't mean they do so with the support of the leadership of this party or any individuals. You know, anyone can go sign up and pay the fee and run for an office as a registered Republican or Democrat. But this is not a movement to that effect. So anyone that is saying that it's not true, they're using that to continue to divide this party, and that's not the case. So I just wanted to put that out there. Second, was a question was asked about had the leadership in this party during Republican primaries endorsed candidates or supported candidates behind the scene. Of course they have. Everybody knew it, but you know, I've got the text to prove that. But certainly Tom Langan, we voted as an executive committee in a party, Stokes and Surry. Because we had two Republicans in the fall, not in the primary, but in the November election, which made that a little tricky and uncharted water. So certainly we voted to do that. But I'm talking about in the primaries before the fall election. I have text behind the scenes slandering and other party officials. And one thing I want to make aware, and I will share this, a screenshot of the email and the text, and I can forward the email to anyone that wants to see it. And I'm going to confess this, I guess, if you will, because I delve into finding facts and delve in, you know, I don't spread rumors. I don't put anything out that I don't have something in my hand to back up what I'm saying. I've been asked to do so in these videos, and I've told them I don't do that. I'm not going to just throw that out there because I don't have proof to back it up. But they made me, and I allowed them to make me, the political hitman, if you will. I know that sounds a little crazy, but because I had the backbone to do it, I guess, and didn't nobody else have it, just like I'm doing now. I've got the support of the majority. And I've asked to stand up because I don't mind standing up when something's wrong. But I became the political hitman, and one of those that I'll share the evidence for right after is a confrontation I had with Steve Odom over at the voting, not booth, but the tent, Republican tent, or their tent, Irvin Odom's tent, at the Board of Elections in Dobson when it was at the courthouse. That was directed by Kevin Chenault and Mark Jones, and what I'll be sharing is the email that Mark Jones sent to me with that information from the private Republican page where Irvin Odom and I believe Diana Gwynn and Van Tate were communicating, and in a text I've shared previously, Mark Jones thought it was felt that he thought Irvin Odom thought it was a private message. So me allowing myself, and we were supporting another candidate, but I was directed by them to create that issue, and so I did. But I had the evidence from Mark Jones that appeared to be the case, so I was acting on their behalf then, Mark Jones and Kevin Chenault's and Gail Norman's. And so, and I want to apologize personally to anybody that I've done that to, but the ends justified the means that I had to get people in place who I thought would best represent and support the children in this county and making this county a better county for the kids. And I'm going to be bringing some stuff forward, going forward, that I believe will help the kids as a whole in this county, and in the end help our county represent the Christian values that the Republican Party claims to represent. And so I'll be bringing that in the future after this convention. But one thing I'm going to share is, and I'll give some other stuff, Kevin Chenault's racist comments and some private style comments in some private messages, as well as Kevin Chenault slandering me behind the scenes right now, sending out private messages to people. I'll be sharing that to show you the character of these people. I've invited them to come on this page and call me a liar, and we'll debate it right in front of everybody. But they won't do that because they know I'm right and they know I've got the proof. So what do? They go in private message and send you guys messages saying Joe Barr's this and Joe Barr's that. And I'll share one that is funny because nobody knows who's with us. And I'm getting comments all the time of things being said and things being done and things being sent. And it's really funny because they're just grasping at straws behind the scenes. And I'm going to share this and then I'll get off of here. But one thing that I've been praying about, and I'm going to readdress it in the next day or two, there's some in this group that help pull this sham off on Surry County that I hear still supporting Kevin Chenault candidates. And that upsets me, or bothers me a little bit. Not really upsets me, but it bothers me that you know the truth and you're still supporting it. And we claim to be a Christian conservative party, and yet you want to go on and support the individuals that create this problem and lie and cheat, if you will. They're cheating now, changing the rules. But I'm praying about if any of the candidates, and y'all help me pray about it, if any of the candidates or slate of candidates they bring forward to represent this party get selected for office, I'm personally thinking about holding this group accountable and sharing the list of every individual that was involved in it. Some might surprise you, but they, instead of working for Kevin Chenault candidates, I encourage them to be working for a clean slate of candidates. And I am working on putting a slate of candidates together that we're calling no lightning rods. Not from either side, really. Somebody that can represent us all without the division that we've had in the past, and maybe bring this party together. Not sacrificing conservative party values or conservative Christian values or conservative Republican values, but putting all this BS to the side that is animosity because somebody did this or somebody did that. It's ridiculous. We're adults. I've talked to several people outside of Surry County, and they're laughing at us. They're laughing at the party. They're laughing at us as individuals in the Republican Party because of stuff like Kevin Chenault and Mark Jones and Gail Norman has brought to this party. Now, certainly I don't think it needs to be the way it was, or I wouldn't have worked to get it changed. We don't need one or two people directing and hand-picking individuals to be in roles in this county. It's we the people. and that's how we intend to keep it. But what has happened is Kevin Chenault and Gail Norman and Mark Jones have become what we detested and broke up in our county. Now they are become that. They think they can bend the rules and change them to benefit them. But help me pray about, I don't want to post any other names than those three. I even tried to get Mark Jones and Gail Norman out of it, but as a phone call with Mark Jones, y'all heard. But I'd prefer that those people come along and help us bring some peace to this party. All the other individuals that were involved, I pray they come along with us. So, hashtag stop the Surry County steal. God bless Surry County.